Okay, good morning and welcome to all Iyun Mishna. Today we'll be analyzing Mishnah Bays and Perek Bays. Mishnah says, "Mizablu ma'ajrim b'mikshos u'medlos Rosh Hashanah." So basically, the Rav Avadia Bartanura understands this as meaning that you're allowed to fertilize, even though in the Mishnah Aleph says you're not allowed to plow a field until, if it's an orchard, a fruit tree, a field of trees, you're not allowed to, you can't plow after Shavuos, and you can't. It's the alava, and if it's a wheat field, you can't plow the field after Pesach in the sixth year before Shemitah. When it comes to things that are only malachas derabanan, and certain malachas are asar and Shemitah to do minat Torah, and certain malachas to your field you're only asar derabanan. So, mizalin to fertilize your field, ma'adrin or to hoe your field to just make small workings of the dirt. So then you could do mikshos and those are Rosh Hashanah, like cucumbers and gourds, the typical type of things you would work after Pesach or after Shavuos. You can do it up until Rosh Hashanah. So the Rav Torah explains the reasoning being these are only asim derabanan during Shemitah. During Tosefes Shemitah, which is only not exactly the same thing as Shemitah, they weren't gozer and Yisrael derabanan. The Rambam can't learn like this because the Rambam has a psak. He learns even harisha, even plowing your field during Shemitah, he learns derabanan. So all this Mishnah allows you to do is to fertilize your field, to hoe, but actually to plow a field does not. It's clear from the Mishnah, the first Mishnah, Mishnah Aleph, that you only have that allowance until Pesach, or a fruit bearing trees until Atzeres, until Shavuos. You don't have that allowance until Rosh Hashanah. So, so what's the difference? Why, if the reasoning is like the Rav Bartanura, if it's their and they weren't gozer into Sefer Sheviis, Harish also shouldn't be gozer. So Tosefes Yom Tov explains, according to the Rambam, you have to say that you're right, they're both derabbanans, but by certain derabbanans they were girls during Tosefes Shemitah. If Tosefes Yom Tov says, he would say, basically, if it's avoda b'gufa karka, if you're doing work with the land, the entity of the land itself, Harish, you're plowing the land. To plow is to make big furrows in the land. That's something which, even though it's only Rabbanan, you can't do it during the Seven Shevias. But lighter types of work, which are also Rabbanan, to fertilize or to do hoeing, which is light work in the ground, that would be okay during the Seven Shvita. But according to Rav Bar Tanura, who explains that the reason these things are mutter is because they're abundant, they weren't gozer during the Seven Shvita. So therefore, you have to say that he makes his distinction between Harisha and these things. That fertilizing is that Harisha, he learns like the Rash, who argues in the Rambam that Harisha during Shemitah is Del Raisa. Harisha is not allowed during Tosefes Shemitah, but these things will be allowed during Tosefes Shemitah. You can say furthermore, based on this, that once we've established now this big machlokes in the Rambam and the Rash, we could apply it to the Geder. We talked about what is the nature of this Israel Tosefes Shemitah according to Rabbi Akiva. Shmuel doesn't hold us to Sefer Shemitah. If you're going to say like the Rav Adi Bar Tanura, there's a distinction that anything which does something Darban, they weren't goes there during Shemitah. You have to say Sefer Shemitah has nothing to do with Shemitah. It's not an extension of Shemitah. It's something they added on to Shemitah. So it was Xera Darabanan or it's Xera Doraisa, but Xera we don't make, and therefore it's a Darabanan. They wouldn't make a Xera. The whole reason they made it is that you shouldn't come to do Malacha Doraisa on Shemitah. By the Rabbanans, they weren't gozer, but you have to say that the nature of the Malacha is the Isser is different. According to the Rambam, though, you can say that really it's an extension, right? It's an extension. It's the same Isser. It's the same Isser. And all these things, the only reason Harisha is considered to be Asr during Tosefes Shemitah, and these things would be mutter during Tosefes Shemitah, is not because they're Rabbanan Daraisa. It's because Tosefes Shemitah, although it's an extension of the Shemitah year itself, it's if it's done in the goof of the karka, like Tosfos Yom Tov says, then it's really be beneficial. It's just a matter of what it's beneficial for. So then it's actually beneficial for the seventh year. If you do these small tikkunim, which are fertilizing, so then it's really for the sixth year, and that would be the difference between Tosefes Shemitah for the Rambam and the Rav Adi Bar Tanura. I hope you enjoyed today's share. See you tomorrow. Bye.